Yeah, max like a couple days a week they use it. And then yeah, they're gonna move to that brick building back there, and it'll just be part of the National Park Service in a few months. But
this whole entire courthouse will be part of the National Park Service.
yes, yeah. Or it currently is. The county's just still leasing it to have ported.
So it'll be owned by the national government.
Yeah.
So that was the way it's taken care of.
Yeah.
Not dilapidated.
Elevator or stairs?
Elevator.
All right.
History.
Totally. So here it is.
Is this the way that it looked?
Yeah, so it's based on, architectural records, like the drawings from the architects, and historic photos. An architect firm that specializes in historic preservation was able to restore it back to the way it looked when the trial took place.
That's great. I bet they didn't even have any air conditioner, did
No,
they?
just the fan, and from what I've read, they only had 2 fans. So all of the reporting about the trial says how hot it was, and how everybody was fanning themselves constantly, and it was also like completely packed. So there was a bunch of chairs in like all of these open areas where people were sitting.
So it was like everybody was just like they were just like sitting on top of each other.
Sitting on top of each other, yeah, lined up against the walls, yeah. So everybody that was there says how hot it was.
What time of the year was the trial?
The trial was the beginning of September.
Oh yeah, it would have been horrible.
So only a couple weeks after his murder too, which to us is really surprising because murder trials today take so much longer.
Yeah.
It only lasted 4 days, which is also really short, to us at least. Again, there weren't a ton of court proceedings going on in Sumner, right? There wasn't a lot of like traffic.
Yeah, I can't imagine a lot of stuff ever going on around this place.
Yeah, I mean, even back then it was a very small town, not as small as it is now, but it just happens to be one of the 2 county seats, so this is where they had the trial. And it's set up like a classic courtroom, right? In that everybody's kind of where they should be. The thing I always point out to people is the witness stand is the one with the little frame around it, and it's like within arm's reach of the jury seats. So for people like Willie Reed, who was 18 when he testified, he was a sharecropper.
Yeah.
Even Moses Wright, who was like in his 60s, but...
And that was his uncle?
That was his uncle, yeah, the one that stood up and pointed at the 2 defendants and identified them as the people he had seen.
And they're like right here, so it's like they're touching each other almost.
Yeah.
This is a very personal thing.
They admitted to killing him, didn't they?
Yeah, in that building right there across the street, the brick building that says Breland and Witten, it was the building where 2 of their lawyers practiced, and so that's